Hey everybody, Austin here with my Let's Play series on Dark Souls. So let's go ahead and pick up where we left off last time. So when we last left off, we had just defeated the Gargoyle Demons. So we had gone up, rung the bell tower, and we had just headed back down to the so Andre's soul down here. We have some souls now, so let's see about improving our sword a little bit.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
We want to reinforce our weapon. We need... well, we already have a shard for it, so let's do it. So for the next level we need 2. So I think we're going to need to buy... let's buy 6. Force weapon. Yep. Cool. So we took it to as high as we could take it right now without getting the next part, which is going to allow us to go 5. But if we look at our damage now...
neither of us want to see you go hollow.
we're now doing 257. So we should be doing a lot more damage with the sword now. So before we go to the start ringing the second bell tower, I just want to go, while we're over here, let's go ahead and just take care of a little bit of housekeeping. So this is a new area. Can't quite one hit kill these guys yet. They will drop a lot of mosses for us, which are nice. Dark Root Garden. We can go that way, but we want to go... ooh. Let's see about two-handing this. Can we kill these guys if we two-hand them? Yes, two-handing and we can one-hit kill them, which is nice. Couple items over here that we want to grab, which will help us in our survivability. A little secret, or not necessarily a secret, but something that most players miss, especially new players, is there is a bonfire right here, which is kind of nice. Let's rest too. So resting, those enemies came back, but we're also back at full health, so let's continue going. This is an area which we can get to a couple of different ways. The main way is to buy the crest from the blacksmith, but we don't have enough souls to buy it yet, and I'm not necessarily ready to go to that area yet. We're going to go down this way. And there's a fog gate here, but then there's also this right here now. Looks pretty tempting. There's a soul lane here. Nothing could possibly go wrong, right? Well, I'm gonna cheat a little. And we are going to take out... normally an ambush would happen. You kind of see these plants here. We should be able to take them out. Oh. I gotta be at right distance. Let's try this one. There we go. There we go. Normally they would then all 3 pop up there. Oh. And then we got the Blood-Red Moss Club, which should help us if we start bleeding, to lower that bleed damage. Let's try first. Alright. We gotta be careful in here because there's a brand new enemy that's really powerful that if we're not careful will kill us. Before we do that, let's go this way. Had a nice big tree here, let's chop it. Seems to be living. We found the hidden passage. Another living tree. Yeah, we need to improve our endurance because we're only able to get 2 swings in before we lose all our stamina. So that'll be one of the stats we look at leveling up next. And we have this area up here to go to. Which, here's that powerful enemy I was talking about. Oh. And he just killed us. Okay. So looks like 2 double-handed hits won't kill him. I need to go for 3, it looks like. But I can only get, with the way my stamina's at, I can only get 2 hits in before I lose all my stamina. Alright. So luckily we did that bonfire. And let's start heading back down. Oh, these guys were aggroed already. Estus flask. Some more mosses. Purple moss, those are good. Those will help us out if we're poisoned. We need to back up a little bit. I don't want to die and lose all those souls. You've never given me this much trouble before. You might want to actually just pop out our shield for a bit. How many swings can I get one-handed? 1, 2, 3. Alright. Back up here to that guy. I'm gonna try playing this one safe. Before we do anything, we want to make sure we grab our souls. Alright, so this is something he does, which is a little bit of a pain. There we go. So just with any enemy, just take your time, and they'll be yours. So we got the wolf ring now, which is nice. You can see here, this is kind of where we were before when we first came. That was that little item we saw. If we wanted to, we could just run down, jump over that, and get back where we want, but I want to explore a little bit more. Well, let's take a look at this wolf ring. One of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn, the Wolf Ring belongs to Astoris of the Abyss Walker. Astoris was an unbendable will of steel and was unmatched with the Great Sword. So what this does is it boosts our poise. Which now I have a poise of 40. Poise is the stat that allows you to not get stun lock when you are attacking enemies. So normally if you get hit, you would stop doing what you were doing. As you increase your poise, it'll allow... Alright. We need to... I did not realize we aggroed him. But as you increase your poise, it allows you to... we need to get a little bit more space so we can maneuver around him. That might be enough. Boy, that was close. Two HP. Wow. And we're using up all our Estus flasks. Let's clear out the rest of this lower area. Contains a lot of these asshole liquors now. Luckily it looks like I can one hand kill them in one hit. I forget if there's anything over here. Yep. Soul of a Proud Knight. So let's head back up. We're gonna head back quickly to the bonfire so we can at least get our Estus flasks back up. Sorry, I was just redoing my headphone cord. But having that poise, so normally you get poise from heavier armor, so if you make that kind of makes sense because you think about it, heavier armor, people should be able to whack at you and you should be able to keep chucking along. So this kind of allows us to wear lighter armor, which gives us better roll and dodgeability, but then still be able to take some hits and be able to not have the hits really mess us up. Alright, so let's go down the other way now, but those enemies should be back now. Yep. Oh. Be careful, he almost one hit killed me. See some Estus. Purple. Blooming Purple, those are the good ones. So those will cure both poison and toxic. Which toxic is like one of the worst stats you can have put on you. Let's just go across the side here. Snake hiding out. Bam. That was a good dodge. Get our shield back out. Yeah, those snake things are blended in. You gotta make sure you take them out or else they will attack you. Like there's another one. I need to be careful coming over here because there are this guy. Damn. Yeah, once you know how to deal with a lot of the enemies, they are not that difficult. So if I was not hollow and human, there would be a summoning sign over here where I could summon a mage to help me out with this boss battle I'm about to get to. But we're gonna try it out without, just by ourselves. It's a little bit more difficult, I think, than, well, it all depends. I find this fight more difficult than the gargoyle fight. Some people might not, but let's see how we do. Where is she? There it is. Alright. Can I use this to my advantage? No, I can't. Dang it. Let's mess this up. Gotta get the timing down. Nope. Alright. Yeah, instant kill there. So let's use this as a way I can show you about kind of the summoning system. Because I'll summon someone to help me. Apparently I'm so rusty I don't have that dodging pattern down. So what we first need to do is we have to use 2 humanity. Which we have 7. So use... Well, I have it on my hotbar item. Well, I guess we actually really only need to use 1, but we'll use 2. Reverse our hollowing. So now you notice I don't look as nasty. I look pretty good now. And let's kindle this while we're here. What the kindling does is when you kindle a bonfire, you make it so that instead of it giving you 5 Estus flasks, you give it 10 Estus flasks. So you can kindle a bonfire up to 20. Alright, so now that we're human, a couple things can happen. We can now invite other players to join our world, summon them. But we can also, the other big thing is, we're now susceptible to summoning, so other players can come invade our world, so we have to be careful for that. One down. Two down. Purple moss, alright. Run across the side here. Take out that snake. Get ready to take out this big guy. There we go. Now, you go over here, you'll see the summoning zone. So there's two types of summons you can do. You can do a summon of an actual human NPC, or you can also summon a human player or an NPC. So this is an NPC character who has some range attack, so that should help out with fighting this Phantom Witch Beatrice. Alright. You ready, Phantom? Let's go. Now, you may be thinking, wow, why don't you just summon players all the time? Well, when you do summon a player, the game does make it a little more difficult for you in some aspects. The health of the enemy is increased, so if you're pretty powerful, it's best just to take them out by yourself. That way, they have the lowest health. Gotta run over here, grab my souls before they disappear. Alright, there you go, Beatrice. See, that's how you do that. Beatrice, start fighting it. Awesome. She really helps the fight. Mess this up. It's kind of neat. You can kind of cheese it a little bit if you're over here. But then it just moves to the other side. Alright, here we go. You gotta come in. Start clapping. Oh, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Just gonna kill it for us. One more hit from it. And it's gone. Awesome. So you can see that fight was a lot more easier with that. Kind of cheating, I think, but you know what? I didn't really want to deal with it too much. So we got a humanity, and we also got 10,000 souls. So let's go see what this was all about. Looks like kind of a petrified corpse. It looks like probably a blacksmith, and we got Watchtower basement key and Divine Ember, a Homer bone. Very cool. So let's take a look at that Divine Ember. Ember for blacksmith weapon ascension. Ember required for weapon ascensions. Divine Embers are properties of the church and intended for divine blacksmiths. It sends +5 standard weapons to divine weapons. Divine weapons can be reinforced to +5. Divine weapons are for undead hunting, used against undeads and the pawns of necromancers. So, allows us to take. You saw we were kind of leveling up our weapon. So there's this whole branches you can go of different types of upgrades. You can make like fire weapons, lightning weapons. Divine weapons kind of add like a holiness to it, which are really good for fighting undead enemies, which really help out a lot in a particular area of the game. And so, but before you could do that, you have to give the ember to the blacksmith to teach it how to do it. So here we are on this watchtower, which let's see if we can look around a little bit, because as you can see, areas we have previously have been under. Like this is the starting area we were coming through right here. So kind of neat. Again, like I talked about, the game fully connected. Let's head back down. Now if we go over this way, there are some items we can grab, but also some strong enemies we gotta be careful of. Getting rid of one of the potential ambushers we can get. Alright, we need to run. Let's Estus up. Get our shield up. Focus on getting behind you. I think there's still, yep. Okay, there's two of them, I forgot. There we go. Ooh. One more. That was close. Let's pillage these bodies, purple moss. And what was here? Okay, we got a full set of night gear. Awesome. I really like the night gear. I don't know if I have the endurance still to use it yet. Ooh. That one right there. It's nice we can 3-hit those guys. I think we got kind of everything we need down here, so let's head back up. Start heading back to the bonfire, or a bonfire. Can we sneak up on this guy? Damn. Alright, looks like a soul we missed before. The red ones I never really use. Ooh, actually, so remember, here's that tower we were just on. So we have come back. Really narrow ledge. Oh, can we get it before it drops? Yep, purple moss. Let's use a Estus flask. We should have one more up here. There's another path over here, but I don't want to go that way yet. Dodge to attack. Now we just have to dodge the big enemy again. Cool. And let's give him the ember real quick too.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Sure.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
So now what that means is we can go modify equipment. You see here now we can make our, if we had a green Titanite shard, we could take our +5 Zoolander and make it a divine Zoolander. Which, unfortunately, we don't have. Oh yeah, so it would lower our stat bonus we get from strength and dexterity from to D and E respectively, but then we would also get a scaling bonus based off of our faith. What? Again, I'm probably not going to do that. I just wanted to show you there. rest. We're good to go. So I think that's going to end this episode of this Let's Play. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoy the video, please like it. Liking it does help out a lot. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more Dark Souls Let's Play videos. And then also I have a whole bunch of other Let's Plays I'm doing right now. Leave a comment. Tell me how I could have done better on the video. Follow me on Twitter, HillDog1378. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. Let's see, where is it? Thanks you guys all for watching. See you guys later.